Hey everyone, I got this big box from Creative Bee Studio. This is the company that made the Raptor action figure set, the very posable ones, and they're also making a Tyrannosaurus set later, I believe. But this is from the CERATOPSIANS series, which is series 2. They came out in different waves. I believe this is wave 3, the last wave, or, you know, they could make more, but this was the last set that recently came out. And this is one figure in this big box. I have a different video of some other figures where I just take them out of the box, my shipment. I think that was wave 1 and 2. But this one I'm going to actually unbox it and show you the figure, which I haven't been doing just because I got so many, and you know, it's hard when you have like 10 or 15 figures to show them all. But this is just one figure. And it is a big one. Look at the size of this compared to my hand. Okay, it's very heavy also. I believe it's almost solid plastic. This weighs many pounds. I'm not sure. I don't have a scale, but it's heavy. Okay, let's put it there for a second. All right, now just in case you were wondering about displaying this unopened, let's see. This is about, let's see, hold on. Let me get my finger over here. Okay, this is about 16 inches or 40.5 centimeters wide or long. And let's see, the height is about like that. I don't know, 8 3/4 or 22 centimeters. So this is a big box. It's also not quite as bad deep, but it's not going to take up too much space. So it's upside down. Let's see, it's about a little bit more, about 5 inches. And what's the centimeters there? About 13? I can't really see. 13? Yeah. Alright, so that's I guess let's take a look at the graphics and stuff. Okay, it's got the red foil printing right here. This is a scale 1/18, I believe. This is the adult Triceratops. They also have a slightly smaller one, a sub-adult, which is a more cost-effective, but they're the same scale, so they made the bigger one, and it's pretty expensive, but it's really nice. Let me see, where does it say? I think it says the scale on here. Yeah, 1/18 scale, Beasts of the Mesozoic, Ceratopsians series. And let's see, does this come off? This comes off. So you can see different ones in the set. Let's see. I think I have some of those, maybe not all of them. But I definitely wanted the Triceratops. I'm not sure. I think I have the sub-adult too. Yeah, I wanted to get the matching set. I don't think they showed it on here. But this is not all of them. There's more. There's more than this. Maybe that's just wave 3. Let's see. Alright, let's see. There's a little sticker. So, if you want to get this open, you're going to have to cut it. You can't just open it and put it back in and tell everyone that you never opened it. Unless you got like a fake sticker or something, I don't know, but people don't do that, right? I don't know. Okay, just gonna cut this side open right here. And let's try to carefully pop this out because I do save boxes usually. Especially if it's something really nice. Let's see. Okay, on the inside, just kind of white right there. And there is some trees. Looks like there's some type of collector's card right here. Sorry, it's at a weird angle, but it's heavy. Alright. Okay, so the inside of the box, behind the dinosaur is, looks like a bunch of old trees and a mountain type of thing. I think this comes out. I mean, it's just for display purposes. This wouldn't really matter. If you're gonna open it. But anyways, it looks like that. It's really nice. This would be cool if you take this out of the box and just and take him out and put him like right here on your shelf. That would be awesome. It's a little river. Alright, enough about the box. Let's take him out of the packaging. Looks like that. Tail is separate. Sometimes it's hard to put it on. You might need some hot water. Looks like it's got a couple extra set of horns. On the back we have several large twist ties. Let me untwist those. Alright, I got them undone. These are very sturdy wires and they're wound pretty tightly, so if you're not super strong, you might want to get a pair of pliers to help untwist it. Okay, let's see if he will come out, or she. Oh, there's a strap right here too. How am I gonna get that off? Let's see, what is this? Is this elastic? I'll just rip it. Nah, it's too strong to rip. Let's see. There's two straps right there. Oh, there's some more. There's one right here. One right here. So you're gonna have to do a lot of cutting. Here's some more. Ah, gotta cut. Hold on. Alright, horn came off, but that's okay because they're supposed to, right? Okay, I think it's loose now. Hopefully. Oh, both horns came off. Okay, he is big. Look at that. Okay, now we've got all the horns are mixed up. I don't know which is which. I guess we can compare them and figure that out. And the tail. Put that right there for a second. Okay, let's look at this. This is like a trading card or something. And maybe some instructions. Probably about how to put the tail on. I'm just destroying everything in here. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, it's sealed. So you gotta rip that open too. Cut it open. Can't just slide it out and put it back in. Gotta destroy the packaging. Alright, so what we have here is a pretty shiny, not fully gloss, like it's not like photograph glossy, but it's almost. Picture of a Triceratops with a nice sky. And some nice plants back there, some little grassy type things right here. It's kind of thick. I'd say it's very slightly thicker than a Pokemon card, or about the same. It's pretty thick, but it feels more bendable. Like it doesn't have that hard core inside that a Pokemon card does. It's still pretty nice. Shiny on the back also. Let's see. Triceratops horridus, 3-horned face. Length up to 9 meters. Location, Hell Creek Formation, Montana, USA. Time period, late Cretaceous, 68 million years ago. Named by Marsh Charles O. 1889. One of the best known dinosaurs of all time, Triceratops was among the largest ceratopsians. Often viewed as defensive weapons, its frill and horns are now more associated with species identification, courtship, and display. And it's got the website right there. And art by R.J. Palmer. He's a really good artist. Very cool. And the other thing, just what I thought, is tail assembly. Dip the tail hole in hot water or heat with a hairdryer for 20 seconds. So I gotta go heat up some water during this video. Do not force. Yeah, I learned that last time I had like a smaller one and I was trying to jam the tail on there and it just won't go on unless you do the hot water or hairdryer. It's like, just save yourself some stress if you get this, and just don't try to like put it on if it's not hot. Just read the instructions and do it. You'll be happier. Okay, so I guess I should do that now because I don't want to like look at the dinosaur without the tail. Alright, I gotta go heat up some hot water. Be right back. Alright, got some hot water. Alright, so I'll just test this for just a second to see how hard it is to get on without the hot water. There is a ball joint in here. It's very large and you have to straighten it out. So it's in the middle. Let's see. Okay, don't do this at home. It's hard to move. Alright, so there it is right there. And you see the tail, which is not hot. Let's see, try to put it on with a medium amount of force. And it is not going to go on there. It's pretty hard to do. So, you got some hot water. Let's see if you can see the steam. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm going I'm just going to put this in here. I'm going to hold it at an angle so the hot water can go into the hole. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 20 seconds. Alright, that was about 20 seconds. Move this out of the way. And try to get some of that water out. And hopefully it will go on easier this time. It's still pretty hard to do. Also the ball joint was, I'm gonna leave it in for longer. I'm recommending leave it in for at least 30 seconds probably. Or more. I don't think it'll hurt it. But just make it easier on yourself. This is pretty hot water. It was boiling, and then I spent about a minute bringing it here, and it stopped boiling. But it's still very hot. Alright. You can get the water out. Sure, I'd put it on. The ball joint would still rather go sideways than have the tail going. Okay, get it on, here we go. Okay, this is danger, 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 get out of the way. And let's move some of this stuff, this plastic bits that came off the packaging. Alright. Let's get him set up here. Let's get all the feet standing up. And let's try to figure out the horns before we take a look at the whole thing. Okay, so what do we got here? What is the difference between these two horns? Oh, I think they're slightly angled differently. Let's see if I can get these all lined up. They're like moving around a lot. Ah, it's hard. Okay, okay, so there's one that's like more down. These are the two that are down, I think, on the lower side, and then these ones are a little bit more straighter. Okay, so I'm gonna put them together with the brown sides together. So if you can see, there's brown on the top, and they're like a reddish brown, and then it's darker. So if you put these like that, they're kind of shaped like that. And these ones with the red together, they're kind of shaped like that. So you can see that they're very different. So it's just up to you which horns you like better. These ones kind of point downward, I think, like in this picture. I think I like the other ones better. But let me put these on for just a minute. Pretty sure the red side goes up. Does it? I think so. There's no red, there's no matching red on the head. Like, this goes from red, 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 red to black. Would it do that if you turned it around? I don't think they go the other way. No, they don't fit that way. So it only goes like this. And both of them have red on the top. So even if you had these other ones here, you're still gonna have like red, 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 red to black. Or, you know, it's not red, it's like brown, but a reddish brown. Alright, so I guess we'll look at these horns first. Alright, so these are like the pointy up horns. I like that a lot. I think that's what I think of when I think of Triceratops, is horns going up like that. And then just to compare, let's see, does it matter which way these go on? Yeah, it does. They only fit on a certain way, on a certain side. So then there's that right there. So those are more forward pointing. Alright, so let's take a look at him. So like I said before, he's very heavy. Probably at least a couple pounds. I'm sure there's a little bit of hollowness in there somewhere because of the mechanics, but it's all in all it feels pretty solid. Oh, I think his leg's on weird. Backwards, I'm not sure. Let's see, let's take a look at his face. It's very nice. The mouth, the whole jaw opens. Let's see, how far does it open? That's about as far as I can get it. Like that. And it closes just that much. So there's always going to be this gap right here. It's got really cool paint. Let's see. Looks like that on the top. Really nice spots. There's some spots under this joint right here. They kind of go away if you bend them like that. Let's see, it's kind of pointy right here if his leg is angled like that, so you probably want to stick this inside if you can. Well, I guess they're both like that. I don't know if it's supposed to stay like that or not, I guess. Alright, let's see. Well, I guess let's take a look at the bottom. It's a light, like a sand color. The bottom of the feet are sculpted. There's a little bit of a wording right here, which kind of detracts from all the sculpted areas of the rest of it, but I guess you gotta put your information somewhere, and on the foot is the best place. Let's see. The whole thing has very nice scale detailing of all different types. There's square scales, and round scales, and big scales, and the big bumpy ones. I forget what they're called. They got a specific name right there. These ones right here. And let's see. There's some more square ones in this area. His toenails are nice. And they're painted, and he's got lots of joints all over the place. Let's see, let's take a look inside the mouth. Uh-oh. One thing I don't like is the horns are a little bit loose, like to put on and take off. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see inside the mouth too well or not. Let's see, is there a tongue in there? Not really. There's some teeth way in the back. Let's see if we can take a look at that. You can see there's some white dots of paint way in the back. Molars. There's on that side too. That's not shiny, that's white paint. Teeth super far back in there. Let's take a look at the eye while we're here. Nicely painted. And let's take a look at the other one just to make sure it matches. It didn't mess up the paint or anything. When I'm buying an action figure in a store, I try to look at both eyes and make sure they're both good, if you can see both sides of the figure. Let's take a little bit more look at the scales. Alright, I guess let's start posing. Alright, let's try this. Okay, so the horns do not turn or bend or anything, they're just on there, and they very easily come off. I already showed you the mouth, opening and closing. It's kind of hard to open and close, and it doesn't go that far. Alright, so there's a joint right here, back of the neck, and also here. So the neck has two joints. Let's see how we can get that turning. Does it turn at all? Okay, so this one just kind of goes like a little bit. It's hard to do. Okay, wait. Okay, it goes about that much to about that much. And let's see. Oh, it turns really good. Okay, it turns about that much. Like that. And then it turns about that much that way. So that's very good. That's a lot of turning for that little neck joint right there. I want to grab the horns and just yank it, but the horn's just going to come right off. So I can't do that. You gotta do it by the frill, I guess. Alright, and so the other neck joint, let's try to move just that one. The bigger one. It's really hard to do. Okay, I think it's down all the way. Oh, the head goes up that much, but then you got this gap right here. I'm trying to move the big neck joint, but it's like stuck. I gotta take the horns off, sorry. Okay, there is the ball joint. Put that back in. Alright, it's just really hard to get a grip on anything to move the large part of the neck. I mean, I guess it just only moves like accidentally and not, you can't like single it out and try to move it on purpose. It's really hard to make it move. Let's see if it turns. You can't really turn it because of the, it's very like oblong shape. So I'm just gonna say that that's not really a very useful joint. It's really hard to just use. Okay, for the waist articulation, let's see, it goes about that much to one side and that much to the other side. So there is a pretty good range of motion right there. And then it goes from up to down, it moves about that much. Of course, you have a big gap right there, but what can you do? That's just what's going to happen. It goes all the way around. Not that you would want to do that probably, but just in case. Very nice. Okay, how about the arms? Or not arms, but you know, the front legs. Let's see, we got like a shoulder joint, and an elbow joint, and a wrist joint. Okay, this goes all the way around. And let's see. It goes in and out just barely. A little bit. This one, the elbow. Is it stuck? It's very stuck. Trying to bend it. Well, let's try the other one. Let's see. I mean, you can see it's supposed to bend right here. It's got like a little wheel joint. Okay, here we go. It's going. Okay, so we got it like that. And then about like that. So that is very hard to do though. And then the wrists are very easy to move. Very small joint. Moves, sorry he's upside down, but yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna leave the horns off because the horns are just gonna come off anyways because I'm like manhandling this thing. Alright, so anyways, these are very nice feet. This one, it's not as nice. But this one moves a lot and is very easy to move. Sometimes you don't want it too easy to move because then it'll be like posing when you don't want it to, like falling or whatever, but it goes all the way around, I believe. So this is very good. Alright, so the back legs, they go about like that much out, and they go that much in, like that, and you got this kind of a big gap in here, and like this weird angle, but that's alright. Okay, it goes, I think it goes all the way around, but it's hard. Not too hard though. You can get it back at least that much easily, pretty easily. Even more if you want. I'm not going to go all the way around because probably most people aren't going to care about that. But the inside's all sculpted. And for forwards, it goes very forwards. Oh, yep, there it goes, all the way around. Alright, so that's good. Plus slight in and out movement. Alright, let's take a look at this joint right here, the knee joint. Let's see, it looks good from the front. Okay, it's got some like clicks to it. Trying to see how much I can bend this. This is for your own information. I mistreat the toys. This is for so you can see how much to bend yours when you get it. Okay, because see there, it's hard to move, but then if you keep pushing harder and harder, you find out it can bend even more. All right, so it goes about that much straight, like that, and oh, wrong foot. So about like that, and then it clicks backwards. probably about that much. It might go farther, but that's about as far as I can get it right now. It's a very stiff, clicky joint. Okay, and then we got a couple of joints down here. Let's see, this one. This one goes around. And let's see, there's a lot of space in there. Oops. You see that it's not as yellow and it's kind of like a big gap. I'm trying to figure out how to bend it. Not sure which way it's supposed to go. I think it mostly just spins. So like, don't try to be making it go different directions. Just only spin it, I guess. I don't know. And well, it looks like it should go a little bit. I don't know. Okay, and then the foot. This is another good foot. It bends a lot. Goes all the way around. Sculpting. Just a little peg hole. Alright, and then the tail, of course, is in a big ball joint. And now that it's cooled down, it's on there pretty good. So it goes about that much to the left or right, depending on which way you're looking at it. And then it goes that much the other way. It goes up. It goes down a lot. And of course it spins around because ball joint. Okay, put some horns back on here and put these horns back on. This is a very cool figure. It is on the expensive side just because of the size and the sculpting. They sell smaller ones. Let me go get my smaller one. Alright, there's a complete range of sizes from small to medium to small medium to medium large. This is a smaller one. Let's measure him out of the package. Let's put him just like that. He's even with the front. And his tail goes to about here, where my finger is, which is about 16.5 or 42 centimeters. Of course, it's going to vary depending on how you have him posed. Like, it would be shorter with his tail down and longer with his tail out. And, you know, if you stand him up straight, it's going to take up less room than if he is lying down or something. I don't know. But it's pretty... Let's see how tall he is. Alright, for height, I want to measure to here and then also the horns. About 8 inches tall or 20 centimeters. But of course, once again, it's going to depend on the pose. And the horns are a little bit taller, but not much. The horns go up to about there. But of course, once again, it's always going to be different. And then the other horns are curved downward more, so they would be shorter. Oh, also I wanted to show how big a 1/18 scale... Okay, this is a 1/18 scale car. Right there. And this is 1/18 scale dinosaur. And this is about 1/18 scale. Either 3 3/4 inch or 4 inch action figures are usually 1/18 scale. So these are all about the same. So we have dinosaur compared to car. Like that. If you wanted to have them playing with things their own size or scale. So that it is pretty big compared to a person. And it looks about like that. So that is the scale. Alright. But anyways, that's my review of this toy and how it poses, and you know how hard or easy it is to pose, and the size and stuff. And I look at the paint and the sculpting. Hope I had everything that you wanted to know about this figure. in the video. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos, and see you later.